Hi, this is Wybe, and I did about 4 months in jail with Wybe, and I think it's full of shit because about once a week Wybe would come out accusing somebody of shitting in the shower. I don't think grown-ass men shit in the shower that much.
Yeah, I'm going to. Get out of my face.
You're in my face.
Get out of my face.
You're in my
Get
face.
out of
I've
my
asked you to
face.
leave multiple times.
I'm not going to. You have my money. You have my ID. Get out of my face.
Crash outs, lolcows, degenerates, predators. These are things that we cover on this channel on a daily basis, but today we have something new. Today we are covering a man called Reinforced Ambitions, who owns not a clout house, not an OnlyFans house, not a crack house, but a crack home. I work hard to bring you new degenerates from the internet that you have never seen before, and today is no different. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you so wish. Let's get into it.
Travis, please explain to my wife how hot that chick was.
She was dressed like Britney Spears in a schoolgirl outfit, although she looked a little better in it than Britney Spears.
Yeah,
By about
if that hair was real, holy shit, but did you see that ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was banging, dude. What the fuck? How old was she?
I don't know, maybe 26.
Oh, really? Then why was she yelling, I have my ID?
So today is going to be a really fun video. I promise you that it's going to be wild. But before we get into it, I want to show you his description in his channel. Mind you, this guy only has 1.2k followers, I believe, subscribers, and he has 1,000 videos. He says, join me as we dive into the depths of government systems, putting the spotlight on corruption and holding police authority accountable through audits, vlogs, and real life stories. We'll explore societal issues and share the behind the scenes look at a quest for justice and transparency. Subscribe and be a part of the change. So let's see what kind of antics he gets into on this 1,000 subscriber channel. Let's look at it.
Now I'm recording. So the prescriptions that I asked for were Adderall, Ativan, clonidine, hydroxyzine, vitamin B12, vitamin D3, and a recommendation for nitrous oxide, and a recognition of the use of cannabis. And he says that he's not comfortable with any of that. And that's where we're at right now.
First of all, I love how he pans to his homie. His friend's just dead staring at him. Like, yeah, tell him more, tell him more. And what do you think this guy is gonna tell you that's interviewing you? Like, what do you think he's gonna say? All right, sounds good to me. I mean, you got the camera out and you're telling me to give you everything in my pharmacy. Take it. What?
Okay, yes. So I would appreciate the opportunity to talk with you about other recommendations, but it sounds like you'd prefer not to at this time.
Yeah, I know what works for me, and we discussed that. I'm just recording this because, you know, I'm going to be using these drugs. I was just looking for a safe, you know, monitored, you know, I was looking for doctor supervision.
Could you imagine the day that this guy's having at work right now? He probably thinks this is all a joke. This is a joke waiting to be written. He probably thinks Ashton Kutcher's about to bust through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah!
There's got to be a camera somewhere. This is insane. This is crazy. But before we get into the clout house, the crack house, the something house, the crack home, I want to show you what kind of father he's like, because I think that will kind of drive the rest of the story.
So, I haven't spoken to my kids in 10 years. My oldest was 15. My middle daughter was, well, boy, girl, boy, 15, 11, and 7, right? 7 never had a father. The 11-year-old believed whatever the mother said, and the 15-year-old's a pussy.
Calling your son a pussy because you were probably a degenerate deadbeat dad, which based on the hospital visit when you're asking for nitrous oxide, like you're going to a circus to puff up balloons for kids, I just don't understand the thought process. But this is a good little taste of what you guys are about to get today. And I think we should first, you know, really start off with the basics, like the crash outs in local stores.
You're not allowed to record.
I am recording you. You're refusing me service. You have my ID. You have my money. This is my banking institution. There's nothing that denied me any banking services, and I need you to specify your reason. Specify your reason. No, I need you to specify your reason right now.
Not gonna
Specify your reason.
Not gonna happen.
Specify your reason.
Specify it. Specify your reason. Specify your reason.
You have to go.
Specify your reason.
You have to go.
Specify your reason.
You know why.
Specify your reason.
You know why.
I do not know why, and I need you to specify
You know
your
why.
reason.
You know
Specify your reason.
You know why.
Specify your reason. No, sir. Not until you give me a reason.
You know
Not
why.
until you give me a reason.
You know why.
Give me a reason.
You know why.
Give me a reason right now.
You know why.
I'm not leaving until you give me a reason.
You know why.
I'm gonna sit here, dude.
All right. Go ahead and have a seat.
All right.
You can wait for the police.
Thank you. Now you're maintaining my ID and money?
I will give it to the police.
Fair enough. I'm gonna get my dog. You go ahead and
You cannot come in here.
I'm
with your
coming
dog.
back in with my service animal and
You
you can't do
cannot
shit
come in here
about
with
it.
your dog.
Yeah, I'm going to. Get out of my face.
You're in my face.
Get out of my face.
You're in my
Get
face.
out of
I've
my
asked you to
face.
leave multiple times.
I'm not going to. You have my money. You have my ID. Get out of my face.
He has my money, he has my ID.
So that was probably a pretty stressful situation, you know what I mean? That's stressful, having to beef with everybody in the neighborhood. So what do you go and do after a stressful day of fucking with everybody? Well,
So I got back from Wenco and whatever other store that I had to go to, as well as United Federal Credit Union, which evidently I'm not allowed to go to anymore. Because I stood in line, or I stayed at the drive-thru for 20 minutes.
I have the best YouTube recommended on earth. Nobody can tell me any different. I built this shit brick by brick. Homie said, yeah, so Federal Credit Union's really bending me over backwards right now.
Well, this is United Federal Credit Union, and the little thing came down, and they kept my ID and my bank card and my $200 cash, and held it hostage for about 20 minutes until I went around and went in, and evidently they had called the cops because the cops got there within like 2 minutes of me doing it. The whole video was 2 minutes.
So, like I said, this guy is mysterious. He doesn't have many subs at all. The internet doesn't know who he is. So finding information on him is basically impossible, but he kind of snitches on himself through 1,000 videos. And I figured out he was in prison.
Hi, this is Wybe, and I did about 4 months in jail with Wybe, and I think it's full of shit because about once a week Wybe would come out accusing somebody of shitting in the shower. I don't think grown-ass men shit in the shower that much, but I'm ready for your explanation, Wybe.
Yeah, just being in Power Boulevard, you know, you'll meet a lot of different characters and different people, and it just don't make no sense if
The disrespect that some of them will fucking just outright put out there is disgusting. But the disrespect that's even more disgusting is the hiding, shameful vandalism that they'll do. Like choke out a fucking toilet with a 3-week-old turd.
Yes.
And not tell anybody about it, and then you guys or the trustees have to go beat it down with sticks because the cops won't do a fucking thing.
Yeah, so that's his friend YB from prison. I guess they used to beat dookie turds down the toilet together and stuff. Everybody that comes into this house is homeless. I don't know how to explain this. I can show you a video in a second, but this guy basically homeless hunts and brings them to his house. I know that sounds wild, but I promise you that's what it is. You're gonna see in a second. And the ways that he does it is very strange. It's very strange, but you'll see.
With me. Hey, with me.
We're going to the dog park. I'm Army. I see that you're Navy. I feed homeless people all the fucking time. I got like 5 of them at my apartment right now.
Yeah.
And ask me what I'll do to them if they're stealing from me.
Well, I don't have to ask.
Yeah, because you know I'll kill them.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
I'll do the same to you. You want to go to the dog park with us?
No, I'm cool.
All right, take it easy, brother.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah.
I'll do the same to you. Do you want to come to the dog park with me? No, you psychopath. You just said you're gonna murder me. Get the fuck away from me. What? So you're probably thinking to yourself, Bates, come on, man. What do they do in this house? We want to know what goes on in the house of degeneracy. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You no longer have to wait. We're about to jump into that.
Anyway, somebody's complaining that I'm not making videos. That's because shit is complicated. What are we making?
A water pipe for stuff.
Nice. Yeah, water pipe. Water pipes are for stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a complicated venture.
I have. You're not using my good straw for my fucking cup.
No,
are you?
no.
I would go ape shit.
You're not using my good straw for your crack, are you? That would be a shame. I don't want you to destroy my straw with your crack in my house. What? What is going on here? What's happening? So there's a few different types of people that come in and out of this house, but all of them have kind of the same gist of what they do, and that's drugs. In fact, it could get so bad that sometimes you have to give up your cat for trade.
So I would like to purchase her off you.
I can't.
I can understand and I can respect that. So here's the problem. They stole a bunch of my stuff and that's the collateral, right? You can get my stuff back and you can have your cat back, but until the stuff's returned, the cat's not leaving here. You can visit her anytime you want. But tell you what, that was collateral with the stuff that they took. That stuff never came back. That cat's not leaving until the stuff comes back.
Matt said he's getting phone back. Oh, yeah. I got him a phone. I'm gonna go.
I'm just saying.
The cat has to leave.
The cat's not leaving. She can stay. The cat's not leaving here until my stuff comes back.
Okay.
That's just how that goes down.
That's fair. That's fair. Can you mind doing that?
I'm beating your motherfucking ass, Chucky.
I'll record it.
Hey, what did Chucky do?
I'm beating your ass. And not just me either. My dude's going to too. And you fucking deserve it.
And Chucky, I'm
You
sorry.
straight up fucking deserve it.
Chucky, dude, I'm thinking about beating your ass too, bro, because you can't.
Hey, ma'am, can I get you something to drink?
I wasn't trying to hold it from her.
Thank you.
I don't even know what to say, man. Chucky's getting the bad end of it. The cat has to stay with crackhead Carol. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Before we wrap things up, I want to show you kind of the scholar mentality that they have inside of this house. They very much do speak like philosophers.
Hey, so why are we saying that black people in particular, like Corey Wilkes, the guy that I was gonna kill and that I went to jail for 13 days because I was gonna fucking kill him? He killed Munchkin. Anyway, he sells his plasma to rich white people so they can look more beautiful. Right?
And look down on him
Yeah.
and talk shit to him.
And he doesn't seem to think that this is an issue. And the way that works is he sells his plasma to the pharmaceutical industry.
Well, he sells it to a plasma.
They have several collection sites.
Yeah.
And then they take it and they sell this life-saving essence to the highest bidder, and that's rich white women.
The layers in between, though,
Yeah.
allow him to not see where it's going.
Agreed. And then I told him, I said, hey, you're killing yourself. He's like, no, it comes back. And I said, no, your body has to regenerate the most crucial thing first. So it's regenerating its plasma while it's not healing all the other ailments in your body. Right. You're fucking killing yourself, you dumb African-American man said with the N-word.
Well, guys, that is the wrap for this video. I've been having so much fun making these. If you've enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm so much. Thank you for being here. And as always, stay amazing, stay dope, but most importantly, stay fresh. Bye.